Mm, 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 mm. Blueberry with lemon clusters is the best cereal to give you muscles. Blueberry with lemon clusters is a good cereal to start off your day. What is up, guys? Back with another video. Nice to meet y'all today. This lovely, beautiful Saturday. I'm gonna tell you about the first time I jumped out the plane. So as if you don't know, I am in the Army, all right? So my job requires me to jump out of planes, so I had to do it, you know? It was my first time being in the plane. First time jumping out, I could have died. It was a tragic moment for me. It's been a couple times where I almost died, but let's save that for another video. Let's get to it. So my job requires me to jump out of plane, so I had to go to airborne school. I go to airborne school, and you know, we do our little training for the first and 2 weeks, run 5 miles. They smoke us, meaning by making us doing push-ups and all type of exercises, you know, just to get us fit and ready to jump out of the plane, you know. So it's the last week and it's jump week, and we woke up early in the morning and we ran all the way down to the rigger shed. The rigger shed is where, you know, the parachute riggers are, where they pack parachutes, and also where we stage up our gear in order to get ready to jump. So I get all ready and stuff, and they do a JMPI, Jump Master Inspection. They do a JMPI on me and everything, make sure I'm good and, you know, everything's on me, you know, I'm straight. So I jumped off of C-17. It wasn't a C-130. C-130 plane is basically the normal standard plane that for all of my non-military people you see inside the sky or see on movies or whatever. It's the normal one. But I jumped the C-17, which is like his mama, like that whole big is, that whole big. I jumped out of that plane. So we are walking to the plane, you know, I'm all happy. We're all happy and stuff, and I get inside the plane. It's huge inside. I'm talking about, it's huge, like it's bigger than my apartment, right? So I go inside, I sit down, right? And the plane took off. Now, that's the first time I ever been in a plane. So y'all know them little pop ear crap, where your ears pop and stuff? Tell me why I was over here the only one looking stupid doing this. And everybody just laughing at me like, look at this idiot, he ain't never flown a plane before. Look at this, look. Somebody can look at this dummy right here. He over here look like he got a seizure from air. Like I was looking crazy. Just told me to just hold my nose and just blow. And my ears popped, and I was like, okay, I'm good. So I'm on the plane and stuff. Feels weird because I'm in the air. I'm like, what if somebody shoot this thing down? Like, what if someone just got a rocket launcher like on Grand Theft Auto or Call of Duty? It was like, boom. And then that's the end of me. But they didn't, because that's why I'm making this video, because I'm here. I'm on the plane, and we jumped in like groups, right? So these groups were called chalks. So I was inside the third chalk, and I thought, like, I was confused with the whole process of chalks and groups and how the jump was going to happen. So I'm thinking that I was going to be like with like the group, like there was going to be some people in front of me and I'm just going to follow behind them. So it wasn't like that. I didn't find out that I was the first jumper to the third group until after the second group left. Because when the second group stood up, they told everybody, the second group, to stand up. I stood up with them. They were like, no, you sit down. And I was like, okay, I sat down, just, you know, kicking my feet and stuff. And then I noticed when all of them left, they jumped out. I was like, I'm the first jumper? And I was like, oh, hell no. I was scared out of my mind, y'all. And then I'm going through the motions, you know, we standing up, hook up, everything and check our equipment, and I go right up to the door. Then he gave me the worst thing that I have been scared of. So during training, they had this thing where they would mimic what you would do inside the plane, and they would be like 1 minute, meaning by it's 1 minute until it's time to jump. Then they'd be like 30 seconds, and then it's 30 seconds till the time to jump. And then they're like, get ready. After they say 30 seconds, they say get ready. And that means you right by the door, ready to jump. And when that green light goes, it's a red light, green light. When that green light goes, they smack you on your bottom and you jump out the plane. So he had said 1 minute, and I was like, 1 minute? I'm like, okay, I got this. And it was a long 1 minute. And then he said 30 seconds, and I was like, 30 seconds. And then I'm standing right there. I'm the first jumper. I'm standing right there. I got my reserve on me right here. Reserve parachute is your emergency parachute you pull in case your main parachute doesn't work. So I'm standing holding like this, and I'm like looking outside. And I'm telling you, when it looked like, I've been playing GTA like all my life. And when you're in GTA, you flying in the sky and you see the ground and stuff, that's what that crap looked like. I was scared as I don't know what. I seen the grass and the trees and the houses. They look like little Sims characters. I was like, oh my God. So I'm standing there right there, the little green light. I'm waiting for it. And I'm like, man, it takes forever for that jump to go. And I was like, ugh, just please be broken or something. Something don't work. And then he said, green light, go. Smack. I'm talking about he smacked me on my booty hard, like no homo. He was like, boom, and that was the signal for me to go. When I jumped out, I felt like God just just snatched me out of my clothes. Like you know how hard it is to snatch someone out. I'm talking about you got to get their arms out the sleeves, legs out the pit. It felt like God snatched me out my clothes. That was scary because as soon as I jumped out, I went straight that way. So I jumped out and I was like, whoa. My helmet done smacked me in my face because I had it loose. And I'm over here bleeding and stuff, trying to reassure myself like, why I do this? I'm trying to figure out why am I doing this? And so my parachute opened, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, whew, whew, okay, I'm good. And I pull down my risers, and I'm floating down, and then I smack the ground. I'm talking about like, it wasn't no, hooray! It was like a, just. It was just, and that was the first jump out of 5 jumps. So that's what made it worse. So like, it was hard for me. Hold on, I need to. But yeah, it was a dumb, fun experience. But moral of the story is, jump out the civilian plane first before you do a military plane. Like, seriously. Now, this concludes today's video. It was nice talking with you guys. And back with another video tomorrow. Lord. See you later.